Hey guys, how's it going? Ace the WrestleNet back with you, and welcome to another Guru video. So in this video, I'm going to be talking a little bit about WWE, just how they're going right now, steady progress, moving forward, Survivor Series is on the brink, yeah. So let's hop right into this video. Alright, so with Survivor Series just being around the corner, we've got some pretty big matches announced for the pay-per-view in CM Punk Del Rio for the title. And believe it or not, I think if booked right, this could be a very well-done championship match. And then, of course, you've got The Awesome Truth versus The Rock and John Cena. A couple things I have a problem with this whole Rock-Cena tag team match. Now, first off, back in, August, September, when we first heard that The Rock was going to be at Survivor Series teaming with John Cena, people were making 5-on-5 predictions. It's going to be Rock, Cena, Orton, Sheamus versus, Christian, Rhodes, Air Boom, people were making these big predictions. And we've known for quite some time, which WWE has announced, which various sites have indicated, which WWE has mentioned themselves on their weekly programs, Rock will be at Survivor Series. They also mentioned, and they also have said, never before, never again, they will team up and they will have a fucking match. Alrighty. I don't know about you guys, personally, but I'm not dumb. A lot of people on here, I may have beef with some, but a lot of people on here I would like to agree, especially for internet fans, aren't stupid as well. When you announce something, and then John Cena has to announce on a microphone, I'm gonna team up with, I can team up with anybody? I know, The Rock. What am I supposed to do? Whoop-de-fucking-do! I've known this since September. I'm not stupid. I'm just putting that out there. You can disagree if you want. You have a right to your opinion. But, come on. This has been announced for fucking ever. That The Rock's going to be at Survivor Series. We've all known it. MSG. It sold out in 90 minutes. We've known that this was going to happen. We knew. And then we're supposed to fucking throw our hands in the air and pretend we're all excited. Yeah, I was excited when I first heard about it, but not when Cena had to spit on a microphone and tell me, because I already knew, I guess, and maybe they don't want to encourage kids to go online, because they don't want to hear about spoilers, but if you don't want these fans to go online, then why do you promote Twitter out the ass? Okay, actually, that brings me to another point. I did want to talk about this whole Twitter thing. I don't know about you guys, but it is kind of getting annoying when every 10 seconds, oh, guess what? John Morrison's trending on Twitter. Yeah, I fucking highly doubt that. But it's so annoying every 10 seconds. Make sure you can join the conversation. It's good that they're utilizing social media. Because, there's a difference in the business between now and, 10 years ago. Because, back then, internet was still somewhat new. And only really the older fans, such as, people who, for instance, make videos online, would be the people that, were on these spoiler sites or on these things. But we live in a day and age when, all a kid has to do is slide open his fucking BlackBerry. I don't know, I'm not really the tech-savvy guy. Open up their iPhone and type in WWE. Google, Google is one of the biggest things going right now. All he has to do is Google WWE, and so much shit he's gonna find out about. All he has to do is go to the Wikipedia page. Oh, it used to be called WWE. Most people know it used to be called WWF, but I'm just saying, there's so many things that you can learn from the internet. And, you want to keep these people stupid. If they want us to act surprised when The Rock comes out, oh my god, no, he's teaming with Cena. I found out about that when John Cena. No, and you advertise it on your website, but you promote Twitter all the time. And, I honestly do think it's good that they're promoting Twitter. I think it's good that they can, most wrestling companies are doing it now. Tweet about this, or talk about, fuck, there, I just swore, fuck me. But, it's, tweet about this, talk about how John Cena just made Del Rio say I quit, or tap it. It's good that they're utilizing these things, because in social media, Twitter's the biggest thing right now, Facebook, it's good you have those things, but, in this day and age, if you're going to incorporate all this internet, and, have this, you can't dumb us down. You gotta make us smart. Like, I mean, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I would assume that, you know, me and a lot of people on here, you know, at least know something about wrestling, not to look like idiots and, you know, and whatnot. But the thing is, if you're going to incorporate all this, and then you promote your website, which, you know, we're already on Twitter, why not go to WWE.com? We knew, you know, that The Rock and Cena were going to wrestle. This big announcement was stupid. Ugh. And then this past week on the Halloween edition of Raw, then you have The Rock coming out and saying, like, oh, we need to take down this evil force of Miz and R-Truth. Well, clearly, at the end of the show, when Cena beat both of them up, it makes it look like Cena doesn't even need The Rock's help. Like, and people say we're in this reality era now. This is the new one, not PG era anymore. It's the reality era. That's not really realistic to me. I mean, if this one guy can take out Miz and R-Truth, but he also needs The Rock's help, like that. That was the whole reason they're teaming up, to take down Miz and R-Truth. Never before, never again. They came back to the company and they're evil, so we need to take them down. But clearly on Raw, Cena was handling himself fine. He didn't need anybody's help. He was just Super Cena his way out of everything. And I'm not bashing Cena, I do like him, but I'm just saying the way that this whole thing is structured, it's just kind of... I mean, will it be good to see The Rock wrestle the first time in 7 years? You're damn right, and I'm stoked for it. I just don't like it when WWE tries to insult my intelligence level and go, oh, you know, here, you can have The Rock. Oh, shit, didn't I already know about this in September, right? You know, little things, but continuity is key, guys. Continuity is key, and that's something I think everybody should remember. Continuity is key. But, like I said, it'll be a good match at the end of the day. I'm expecting a lot out of this, and yeah, it's looking pretty good. The only thing right now, and this is where I sort of subsection my way into the next little thing, you know, with Raw as of late, I didn't think this Halloween Raw was so good, and I'm not going to blame the Muppets for this one, believe it or not. You know, for people who were bashing the Muppets, including myself, I wasn't a big fan of it at first. It wasn't horrible, it was somewhat funny, so, and I mean, think about it. If you have a company, and this company is, you know, very well known in the Muppets entity, because the Muppets are well known, and they're offering to give you a lot of money to promote them on your show when you will get publicity out of it too. It's kind of a win-win. Money-wise, that is very smart. So, and I mean, you can't say there wasn't some funny parts out of it. You know, people are gonna remember Beaker Sheamus because that was funny. People have always said that. You know, you got a lot of good moments out of it. But that's not what I'm blaming this past week's Raw for. You know, even without Triple H, who I've been getting bored of as the time goes on, every week Raw just feels like, oh, I gotta watch this, don't I? Like, okay, for that little string of time between like Money in the Bank and SummerSlam, you know, and hell, even to Night of Champions, Raw was good to watch because, you know, you'd get that token CM Punk promo, which would be the one cool thing about Raw, and then you'd have some good matches. But now Raw just feels like CM Punk's going to come out. He's going to and people who are saying Super Cena, Super Punk's on his way, you just wait. It just feels so boring. Then you've got to have the Del Rio promo. You know, you've got the same thing going on with Ziggler and Swagger and Vicky. And it's just, Raw right now to me is really boring. I don't know how you guys feel. Hopefully when The Rock comes back, and apparently Mick Foley's supposed to be coming back soon too. I think he actually announced a date before Survivor Series. Hopefully that'll at least get my intrigue level in here right now. But I'm not going to lie. As of late, Raw has been pretty boring. I mean, have I still been looking forward to the shows? Yeah, but I don't know. It's just... It just, when I'm watching it, it's like all I want to do is just get to the end of it to see what happens and to know what goes down. But, like I said, hopefully this does get better. You know, I just, you know, CM Punk, Del Rio, that should be a good, you know, I'm looking forward to that. You know, we're probably going to see a Triple H Kevin Nash match. Nash is supposed to talk this week on Raw, but don't worry, Triple H will be there too. After all, 6 weeks in Triple H time is only like a week. I'm surprised he wasn't there on this week's Raw. But, yeah, you know, Rock Cena is what it is. It'll still be an epic match, and it'll be something you remember with The Rock being there, his first match in 7 years. I just don't like to be told that you're a stupid fan because, you know, I'm not going to act surprised when I already knew something was announced. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. Remember to subscribe to The Gurus of Greatness because in reality we're great. Remember to follow me on Twitter, add me on Skype, question me on Formspring, GOG Facebook, GOG Twitter. I think that about does it. Have a great day. It's going to do it for me. Peace out.